Dairy cows have been blamed for the high E. coli levels which have forced the closure of the popular Patea River swimming holes in Stratford for more than a month. On February the 1st, E. coli was recorded at well over double the Ministry for the Environment's unacceptable risk level, a mark that's been exceeded 6 times since early December. Our Taranaki Whanganui reporter Robin Martin has been in Stratford.
After school and at weekends, the King Edward Park swimming holes are usually packed with young people diving from the banks and generally cooling off. But not this summer. The first action level recording for E. coli came on December the 4th, and signs warning people not to swim, drink or fish from the Patea River went up later that month. The Taranaki Regional Council is responsible for monitoring the region's water quality. In a statement, its Environmental Quality Director Gary Bedford says DNA testing has found cows are the source of the E. coli, and it is investigating above the catchment to locate the farm responsible. At the First Bridge waterhole today, Graham Harkness couldn't believe people are not allowed in the river.
It's amazing because we used to catch freshwater crays, have fires on the bankside, cook freshwater cray, kura, and roast spuds and so forth, and swim without any concern about, our health and safety.
Aucklander Molly Croon usually swims in the river when she comes to visit her grandmother, but not this year.
Yeah, because we came down to Grandma's farm every holiday, and then we'd come down to the swimming pools, and then sometimes we'd have a dip.
So how do you feel when you see signs like that warning you not to go in the water?
It's quite sad because I used to love being in the water. Now I just feel kind of gross. I wouldn't get in there now.
Mr. Harkness laid the blame firmly at the feet of farmers.
I'm pretty sure it's because of overstocking. They're just putting too many animals on what the land can naturally take, and they're using bought-in feed to make the situation worse. I know we hear all the things that they're doing a lot, but it's obviously not enough.
The provincial president of Federated Farmers, Donald McIntyre, says the area above the catchment is dairy country, but that didn't mean any one farmer was at fault.
The source point that is probably more of interest, because you've got to remember in recent times we've had some high intensity rainfall, so it could be across land rather than a discharge from a treatment facility.
Mr. McIntyre, who's also a regional councillor, says he trusts the council to track down the problem and take the appropriate action. In the past, the regional council has fined farmers in breach of effluent consents tens of thousands of dollars. Environmental activist Sarah Roberts, however, has been less than impressed with the regional council's water quality testing regime this summer.
Quite concerned because it's been known for some time that there's issues with the water here. The signs went up late December, but right from early on when they were testing there was high E. coli spikes and big gaps in the testing.
There was no testing done at King Edward Park between December the 8th and January the 10th. The council says efficient use of staff resources meant both the fresh and coastal water samples are taken on the same run, and testing criteria for both were not met during that period. Despite the warning signs at the First Bridge, dog walker Tricia Jamieson had no qualms about letting Kano and Loki into the river. You seem quite happy to let your dogs in the water, you're not concerned?
Well, I'm comfortable to let these guys here because I know this is flowing water, and the problem is with the standing water where the ducks are, or the bacterial contamination is. Yep. I bring these guys down every day and they don't have any problem.
E. coli can cause diarrhea, stomach pain or cramps, flu-like symptoms, nausea and vomiting. If you believe you have symptoms, it's advised you see a doctor. I Taranaki mo te hōtaka o te ahi, ko Robin Martin tēnei.